All right, I'm going to be doing my first 10-year rebuild in 2K23 with the Utah Jazz, and I'm super excited to bring you guys this today. Because I thought, which better team would be to use for a 10-year rebuild than the team that traded its two best players in the offseason, had one of the worst cores in the league that was just pretty much age 25 or younger. Yeah, we're going to be using the Utah Jazz along with their plethora of first-round picks over the next decade, with the Timberwolves picks, with the Cavs picks, and this doesn't even do it justice. We're going to get some 2028 and 29 picks, I believe, so we'll get those when that time comes. So a goal for me today is to build this team through the draft. We're going to have the real draft class in year one. Not too sure if I'm going to use a real 2024 draft class for next year, but if not, and then going forward, but maybe if I do use it, we'll start in 2025. It's going to be auto-generated draft classes, so it's going to be new prospects. But yeah, I don't really want to sign too many big names. I mean, like, we are the Utah Jazz, not the biggest market in the world, so I don't think we're going to get a lot of guys there. We can make some trades here and there, but I want to keep them to a minimum. I want to see if Collin Sexton could be on this team when we try to win a championship. Maybe THT could be a rotational guy. Jared Vanderbilt could be playing some big minutes for us. So, for further notice, Mike Conley will not be in the rotation. I don't even want to use his minutes. We'll try to move him at the deadline. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get anything for him. But yeah, Saben Lee is going to most likely start at point guard. He's going to get about 23 minutes a night. I do want Vanderbilt at the 2, getting about 34 minutes a night. Markkanen at the 4, Vanderbilt at the 3. We could try that. That's fine. Olynyk going to get about 20 minutes a night because he's a vet. I'll try to move him. Don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'm going to try to keep this still somewhat realistic in the early years, at least. Vanderbilt and Markkanen can get about 30 apiece. Clarkson can still play to maybe up that trade value. Rudy Gay is not going to be in the rotation. Like I said, no Mike Conley. I do want Ochai Agbaji getting about 25 minutes a night. Stanley Johnson is not going to play, so I'm going to go about, let's see, about 17 minutes to Walker Kessler, about 15 to THT, and the remaining 21 to Leandro Bolmaro. So no Udoka Azubuike, unfortunately. But yeah, Mike Conley will not be in the rotation. Like I said, I'll try to move him when I can. I don't know if any trade would make sense out there because he's not making a lot of money. He's making a lot of money, so we'll see. We are 2-star balanced. Not great. Collin Sexton is the only good fit, but we do have Will Hardy as our coach for maybe the next decade. So Sexton is definitely going to take the most shots on the team. I would like for Vanderbilt probably to be at like a 55-shot tendency. Markkanen could definitely be the second highest scorer at like an 80. Clarkson as well, but like I said, I'm probably going to move him. THT, let's bump that up to a 60. 60 for Saben Lee, 70 for Ochai Agbaji, and then Kessler, 65, Bolmaro, yeah, we can up that to 55 for Bolmaro, 55 for Kessler. So, yeah, year one is not going to be great. We are going to be very, very bad. That is the goal. We are tanking for Wembanyama, or at least a shot at Wembanyama or Scoot Henderson. Falling to 3 would kind of suck. So, let's hopefully, okay, well, that's not what we want. We don't want to be winning games by 15. Sexton, he's not going to be a tank commander. He's going to be a tank herder. So, we'll see. Most likely, I'll see you guys at the deadline, and we'll be making some moves then. But if I see us winning too many games, we'll probably move Clarkson sooner than later. All right, this is perfect. It is January 5th, and we are 10-30, so we are bad. Yeah, this is where I want to be. We want Wemby. We got to be this bad. So, Jordan Clarkson, not having a great year. We'll see if I can still salvage a first-round pick for him. And since we are not going to be able to really sign a lot of free agents, I don't need too much cap space. So I'm going to be doing this trade. Jordan Clarkson for Devontae Graham. We do have to eat that contract for the next 2 years, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. And we get a 2026 first-round pick. Swap best with either the Pelicans or the Bucks, so we hope one of those two teams is pretty bad in 2026. So we do have about 25 new minutes remaining. I'm not going to be, do I play Devontae Graham a little bit? He might help us win some games. So let's give Udoka Azubuike about 15 minutes a night. We could probably play THT about 25 minutes a night, see what he could do there. I will explore Mike Conley trades right now. Like I said, it's got to make sense, so we'll see if anything does. I mean, the Sixers, would they want to get off of Tobias Harris's contract a year early? I would want a first-round pick in that minimum. The Grizzlies would do this. A homecoming, we get that Warriors first, which they'll probably be good in 2024. They upgrade Tyus Jones for Mike Conley for this year. I guess they save some money down the line. The Clippers would also give me Luke Kennard and a first, but it is a swap Warriors. I'd rather take that Warriors first-round pick. We could take on the Joe Harris contract. I still rather do the Tyus Jones one. You know what? I do not hate this. The Wizards are looking for a point guard next to Bradley Beal. We're going to be taking on Will Barton, who we could also try to flip as well, but we're getting a 2025 first round pick. We do have to give up our second 2026. But hey, if they're bad in 25 And then in 26, that could be a pretty good pick. So Mike Conley, you are going to the Washington Wizards. And the last trade we are going to make is this swap with the Sixers or Nets. Both teams are going to be pretty good. This is from the Royce O'Neal deal. We're going to move this to the Raptors for their 2024 top 3 protected first. So we hope we're bad then, or they're bad then, excuse me. We're giving them Will Barton, and we're taking on Otto Porter Jr., who won't play for us because we're still trying to tank. But yeah, that's pretty much the team. We actually acquired 2 new first-round picks this year from Clarkson and from Conley. So I love our repertoire. We have a plethora of first-round picks. I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Let's just keep losing games. We're tanking for Wemby. So yeah, the awards are pretty forgettable. We had nobody on the All-NBA or defensive teams, but we did get Ochai Agbaji and Walker Kessler on our rookie second team. Agbaji had a pretty solid rookie year. The only thing is he's 22 on his rookie contract, so he's getting up there in age since he was an upperclassman out of Kansas. Just like, I'm just saying, like, he's getting up there in age on that rookie deal. He'll be 25, 26. He might be like in his prime in the last year of that rookie deal. Walker Kessler, don't think anybody was projecting him to be a starting center on a good team. But either way, showing that he could maybe be a backup center one day. Hopefully it's next year behind Wembanyama. So taking a look at the season stats in this forgettable year, Colin Sexton did lead us in scoring. 23 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. The efficiency was solid. What I would expect from the tank commander. 16 points per game for Markkanen, 5 rebounds, assists tonight. About 36 from 3, 84 from the line. Think he will have some trade value in the offseason. We'll target that. Saben Lee could potentially be the backup point guard next year. His efficiency wasn't great. Vanderbilt, 8.7 and 8. 47 from the field, 1 assist, 1.2 steals. Olynyk, don't really want him back next year. THT, I'm guessing will opt in. If he opts out, that'd be great. I should have let him be like the number 1 option, so he put up like 20 points on bad efficiency, but then he's like, oh, I put up 20 points. I could get money in free agency if we just let him walk. Balmaro could be an interesting backup point guard option if we want to experiment with that later on. We saw Kessler's numbers, and Azubuike, 5 and 5 in about 15 minutes a night. So let's see who's going to win the 2023 NBA championship. Luka is your Western Conference Finals MVP. Trey, your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. They were once traded for each other. And the Hawks win it all. Trae Young is your Finals MVP. So it's go time. It is the 2023 draft lottery. The Spurs somehow have that Hornets pick. Well, that has some protection on that because it was from the DeJounte Murray deal. So, are we going to land the 3rd pick in the draft? Don't drop us. Being 3 will kind of suck a little bit because we would be so close to 1 or 2. Not going to trade up for 1 or 2 because the team wouldn't trade out of a Wemby or a Scoot Henderson. So, I'll see you guys when they're announcing like pick 7. All right, so the Rockets, I believe, just moved up into the top 4, which isn't great for us. We don't want that many teams to move up. Suns are also going to move up into the top 4. So that means 2 teams that are in the top 4 are obviously dropping out. Thunder at 7. Did they just move up into the top 4? Oh my God. Okay. So the odds of us getting the number 1 pick, I probably squandered. Yeah, we're going to fall to 6, which sucks. Bro. Oh my God, that sucks. We just had a horrible year to end up with the 6th overall pick. I mean, this is going to happen to some teams. You have like the Spurs, the Thunder, the Hornets, the Jazz, the Pacers. One of those teams is going to fall to 5, potentially 6 or 7, and be like, what the hell happened this year? We were supposed to get like a transcending star, either Scoot or Wemby, but the lottery odds just aren't in your favor. They're really not. All right, so not going to lie, this sets us back a little bit because I thought there was a chance that we were going to have Wembanyama or Scoot Henderson. So this kind of sucks. Like I said, I won't be trading for 1 or 2. I could trade for 3 if I really wanted to. I don't know if I love any prospects there. Let's just take a look at the mock drafts before we do end up starting this. So at 6, Tariq Whitehead. Not the worst pick in the world. I wouldn't mind getting Tariq Whitehead. Anthony Black. We'll see. So draft night, I would not mind moving Markkanen. So we're not clearing any money up with this trade, but we're basically trading the better version of Davis Bertans, Lauri Markkanen, over to Dallas for Bertans. It does have 1 year left on his deal. I don't think it is a player option. Yeah, it's a team option for 16 mil. So we'll definitely be declining that. And we'll get their 2024 unprotected first. So we are acquiring first, left, and right. We also have the 24th pick in the draft via the Timberwolves. So we'll be drafting 2 rookies. Rockets, they won the Wemby sweepstakes. Lucky them. They'll have Wemby, Jabari Smith, Jalen Green, and the San Antonio Spurs won the Scoot Henderson sweepstakes. The Thunder at 3, they take Cam Whitmore. 4 is Asor Thompson. 5 is Men Thompson as the Twins go back-to-back. All right, so AJ Griffin didn't play at all for the Hawks last year. I'm going to try to move Jared Vanderbilt for him because that'd be an upgrade for them if they want to go back-to-back. A 2025 second and pick 24. Would they do this? They will not. I don't know if I have any other players that I would throw in. Like, they wouldn't want Graham Bertans. I don't want to move Kessler, Agbaji, or Sexton. So I would give you... I don't have any seconds to move. What about this wrap? That's a lot to get AJ Griffin. I was really hoping that I could get it done. It's all right. So we are going to take Dariq Whitehead with this pick. Kind of risky, not going to lie. All right, so we're going to be moving pick 24 and Jared Vanderbilt, who will be a restricted free agent next year. Or I don't know about, he might even be unrestricted. I don't think I was going to end up paying him, so I'm going to be moving Vanderbilt to the Bulls for their 2024 Portland unprotected first-round pick. I also have to give up pick 24 as well. Ugh, seeing Wemby at 85, Scoot Henderson at 80, that hurts, man. So we're going to sign Whitehead. He'll be a 76. Don't know if he's going to start at the 2 and move Sexton to the 1, or he'll start at the 3 and have Sexton at the 2. Porter's gone. Olynyk gone. Rudy Gay will be back. THT is gone. Let's go. Saban Lee will be back. Udoka Azubuike will be back. Leandro Balmaro will be back. Johnny Juzang and Micah Potter will both be back as well. There is some big name free agents. Don't think anybody's coming to Utah. Off the top of my head, I don't even know the last big free agency signing for Utah, because wasn't Millsap drafted, or even not, like Gordon Hayward drafted, Mitchell, Gobert were both drafted, Conley was traded for, then extended. Not a lot of free agency spots. Maybe if they love snowboarding, take up a nice house in Park City. Maybe if they like to see Zion, National Park. Either way, like, we're not really a big free agency destination. Wait, this whole time I had Malik Beasley. Did I really not talk about Malik Beasley at all? What? Where the hell was he? I swear in the beginning of this video I didn't see him at all, because now I'm kind of confused. Well, that was a missed opportunity to even play him. I'm so confused. Okay, either way, I apologize. It wasn't going to be too much of a difference. But either way, like, next year we have 3 potential first-round picks. Oh, shit. We don't have our pick next year. Do the Thunder get it? Ugh, because I'm tanking next year. It's top 10 protected, okay. I mean, looking at the roster right now, like, Graham and Lee could be the point guards. Sexton, Whitehead, Agbaji, Balmaro, Gay, Bertans, Azubuike, Kessler. I think that's going to be it. I don't think I'm going to sign anybody this offseason. I mean, we could see who makes it post-moratorium and see if there was, like, an absolute steal. But I don't think I'm going after KP or Russell or Vooch, Grant, no, Brooks. No, I mean, maybe, like, when Desmond Bane's a free agent one day, I'll sign him. I can give $18 million a year to Gary Trent. I give $17 million a year to Cameron Johnson. Don't think I'm going to be doing any bit of that. Chris Middleton goes to the Hornets. Russ re-signs with the Lakers. Miles Bridges goes to the Pistons. Draymond to the Wizards. Okay. Kuzma to the Pistons. Beverly to the Bucks. Seth Curry to the Thunder. Taking a look at the player progression. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be very good this year at all. But hey, we're still tanking. All right, so taking a look at this Season 2 roster. Saban Lee is the starting point guard. Sexton, Balmaro, Gay. Nah, we're going to start Whitehead at the 3. A little bit risky. Agbaji could be the 6th man. Like, why is everybody getting an even amount of minutes? Colin Martin does not need to play. Bertans could play about 10 minutes tonight. Yeah, Azubuike could get about 15. Is there anybody else that needs minutes here? Not really. So I would like to go... Jeez, Rudy Gay is really going to start. No. We can't have any of that. Bertans is going to start over him, just because it provides just some shooting. We actually... Like, Kessler's starting to get the center spot. We may win 25 games this year. No, we may win 20 games this year. This team is very bad. Dariq Whitehead, what am I missing on? I mean, I guess Kessler doesn't need to be getting that many minutes. We also don't even need to play Rudy Gay, so what am I doing? Kessler can get about 28. Whitehead about 32 as a rookie. We can go about 34 to Sexton. Yeah, this is what it's going to look like. I mean, once again, it's going to be very bad. These first 2 years, I planned on being very bad. And I wanted to build through the draft. Saving me, that's fine. Baji, we can get that up. Yeah, like, why is Whitehead's shot tendency so low? I will see you guys at the end of the year. This team may go 7-75. Yeah, this team is currently 17-50. We're somehow still in the profit. I don't know how, and it's not that bad. I thought it was going to be way worse. But yeah, like, rebuilds don't happen overnight. We're not going to be a playoff team after trading away Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in a year or two. I would like to maybe flirt with the play-in tournament next year. But yeah, let's just hope that we just tanked for Xavier Booker and we're able to get him. Sucks we weren't able to get Scoot Henderson or Victor Wembanyama. My luck in year 1 lotteries is horrible right now. Colin Sexton, I know, though, did have a great season. And no Dariq Whitehead on all-rookie first team. He does make all-rookie second team. He was all right. Nothing crazy. Marjon Beauchamp. Oof. That efficiency is pretty brutal. So yeah, obviously we didn't make the playoffs with our crappy record. Colin Sexton, though, had an incredible year. Do I just trade Colin Sexton for a Mitchell-like package? 24 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. The efficiency was solid, 61% true shooting. It's interesting to think about. Ochai Agbaji had a solid year. 55% true shooting. Could be worse. Could be worse. Walker Kessler, 13 points, 8.5 boards. He was not bad. Dariq Whitehead, we already went over. Bolmaro, his efficiency's up from last year. It's not too bad. 3.7 assists. He would have 5.2 per 36. Who knows him at the point guard spot? The bench is it's not great. Hopefully we're adding a couple good rookies there. Devontae Graham was not efficient. I mean, Bertans wasn't efficient. There's Udoka. Yeah, not a great season. But hey, hopefully these were going to be the 2 worst seasons of the video. Tatum wins Eastern Conference Finals MVP and Edwards Western Conference Finals MVP. And the Boston Celtics win it all, with Tatum being your Finals MVP. LeBron, Chris Paul retiring. There goes Mike Conley. LeBron and Chris Paul heading to the Hall of Fame. Bunch of jersey retirements. Not going to change any league meetings. Yeah, not going to do that. That eliminates the one and done. So, draft lottery time. Let's see what we have here. We should be getting our pick. Yeah, it's projected to be pick 2. Let's hope it stays. Well, it will stay in the top 10. These Spurs are going to have a nice lottery here. Okay, so let's see where we end up. All right, so let's see where the Utah Jazz are going to end up. Don't be at 6. Okay, so I'm not sure how many teams moved into the top 4. Spurs are going to get the 6th pick via Charlotte, and we dropped to 5. So 2 straight years, we have very shitty lottery luck. Can't make this up, man. So we're also going to get the 15th pick via the Raptors and the 22nd pick via the Mavericks, as the Knicks won the lottery. All right, so taking a look at the current roster, we have 3 players under contract: Sexton, Whitehead, and Devontae Graham. So really nothing there. All right, so we could try to leverage picks. I also completely missed. We have pick 19. Damn that! I thought that Blazers pick would end up being better. So those 3 first we can end up moving, or at least 2 of them. Like, could we maybe move 22 and 15 to get 11? It's just 4 spots, but that could help us, and they counter. We're really going to do that. Can I just throw in a second? Okay, that worked. So, yeah, we have 3 first-round picks. Xavier Booker goes to the Knicks. I'm jealous. So, when Booker, Omaha, DJ Wagner, would have liked him, and Isaiah Collier. So, let's just go best player available once again. Is that Mikey Williams? I don't know. Ade Mara, he is a 77. I guess I hope he falls to me with my next first. We can get another wing. Damian Collins. I don't love this situation I'm in, honestly, because I don't want another shooting guard. Mikey Williams could potentially be our point guard next year. You know what? Let's take Mikey Williams. Mara, unfortunately, went. So we could go MJ Rice. We could go Sean Stewart. Yeah, I like Sean Stewart with the 11th pick. And then finally, with our last first-round pick, we could go Austin Ford, J.J. Taylor. Let's say J.J. Taylor. All right, so Williams is a 71. I got to stop drafting him. I'm an idiot. I really am. 74 for Sean Stewart, 72 for J.J. Taylor. Mikey Williams really is a bust in some of these drafts. But you know what? I guess it provides a challenge. That's what we all want to see, man. This is going to be a grind. Udoka Azubuike, we're going to send a qualifying offer to. If there's a restricted free agent out here, I would maybe throw a lot of money at. I don't think I'm going to bring back anybody there. Nobody's really a great system fit. I mean, if we look at potential centers, Okongwu, but $24 million for Okongwu is a lot of money. I don't know if that's worth it. Like, I could probably get, like, I don't know if they would match this, $60 million over 3 years. But do I want to do that? Not really. If we look at potential power forwards, I don't really want to pay Patrick Williams all that money. Herb Jones is a guy I like a lot, but do I want to give Herb Jones $20 million? Also, not really. Point guards, there's some better options here like Halliburton, but they'd match to Sumu. I could wait because I don't think a lot of teams are going to have money next year, so we could save money for that. All right, so after I just went through moratorium, we have about 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys under roster. I'm curious to see if I were to like put Sexton on the block. I don't think I'm going to get some crazy package. Jordan Poole, Gideon Warren. Like teams won't offer me a young player and 2 first-round picks, unfortunately. So Sexton is going to be here. I mean, he still has 2 years left on his deal. We do have a bunch of wings. I mean, if I move Whitehead or like Sexton, he goes up at a point guard. You know what? He'll start at the point guard spot next year. Whitehead actually will start at small forward, so I guess we'll have Agbaji there at the shooting guard. Graham probably won't play because I want to play Mikey Williams a lot. I'm just going to sign a center, and then we should be good. I'm not going to really sign like center for a lot of money. Like Goga Batadze, 1-year deal for me. Like I want a full max next year. And I mean, we'll get Udoka back on the qualifying offer as well. All right, player progression. Sexton's up to an 84. Let's hope Whitehead develops and has a big year because we do need that from him. We will also be using our first auto-generated draft class, so I wonder if there's like a top prospect that we want to keep our eyes on. Derek Nance maybe is that guy, but he's 22. It's old, man. That's old. So Sexton, Agbaji, Whitehead, Taylor, Kessler, Batadze, Graham, Bolmaro, Stewart, Azubuike. So Azubuike, kind of giving up on him. Mikhail Mia One, welcome back. Yeah, we want Mikey Williams getting a decent amount of minutes. I want to play him about 25 minutes a night to come off the bench. Batatse, you're going to get about 15 minutes a night. Nothing crazy. Balmaro, 17 is good. Stewart, let's give... Stewart was the 11th pick. Let's play Stewart over J.J. Taylor. Stewart, you're going to get about 30 minutes as a rookie. Kessler, 25 is good. Whitehead, I would like to give you 33. We got to still figure out some of these minutes. Oh, yeah, Devontae Graham's not playing. So if it looked like this, we gave Williams and Taylor 25. We gave Sexton 35. And then we gave Agbaji about 33 as well. We can do 2 more to Walker Kessler. So I don't expect this team to be good this year. We don't have our first round pick, which does hurt. Maybe I'll take a look on the web, the internet, see if they get that pick. I think it will, unless it goes to like top 8 protected and we get the 9th pick. So I'll double check that. I don't think we're going to be in the play-in tournament this year, unfortunately. Luka wins MVP, Xavier Booker Rookie of the Year. Imagine we did an Xavier Booker 1v front court. Dennis Smith revived his career in Chicago. Okay. Shannon Sharp most improved. DeJounte Murray is in Indiana now. Okay. We get Sean Stewart on our rookie first team. Oh, that field goal percentage was up a little bit. I would say that's a great year. You know what? Maybe it jumps up next year, but 4.5 assists, 7.5 rebounds, 15 points for rookies. Really good. J.J. Taylor, about 8 and 8. Basically cloned Jared Vanderbilt. And there's Mikey Williams, who I think I just regret taking him. I panicked. I was like, I need a point guard. Maybe I should have just taken Casey Wallace the year earlier. So, Ochai Agbaji, great year from him as a starter. He's up to an 81 overall. Okay. Sexton had another very solid year. I don't know if he's in my long-term plans because I don't know if he's a ceiling raiser. Dariq Whitehead, I mean, the efficiency jumped. He's 21. I mean, he'll probably get one more like good volume, high usage shot next year. Don't know how it's going to pan out, though. Ja, Western Conference Finals MVP. Cade, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. That's an entertaining point guard matchup. And Cade and the Pistons win in 5. All right, year 3. Another forgettable year, though. I didn't go over our record, but it wasn't great. It was 28 and 54. So it is also top 10 protected this year, so we will get our first round pick. I'm not trading for it back right now, though, as Clay and Kyle Lowry get their jerseys retired, because since we don't have it, 2K will probably let the Thunder win the lottery. But it is top 10 protected in 2025 as well as top 8 protected in 2026. So that pick is at 4. We have a Wizards pick at 3, but unfortunately that is top 10 protected. So let's just simulate it. And okay, it's the 5th pick. Not great. Knicks win the lottery back-to-back years. We have the Cavs pick at 28, Minnesota at 26. And yeah, I will be getting the 5th overall pick back. Okay, so I want to be good from years, 4 to 10? I want to be good. So hopefully this is it. These first obviously aren't great at 26 and 28. I mean, the Timberwolves, like the Cavs, we know are going to be good in the sim. The Timberwolves are going to be good in the sim. I can't rely on those picks to really save me. So right now, I think I'm just going to make my selections and then potentially make a trade if we want to maybe get in that market. Larry James, okay. Gerald Tucker, Cedric Starks. We'll see who we're going to draft. So off the board, Derek Nance, 79 overall, 80 for Patrick Gregory, Gerald Tucker, and then George Patton. Oof, that doesn't look like a great pick. Already 21 and a 73. All right, I can't mess this pick up. This guy was listed as a 77, James Fisher. Maybe I try to move up for him. Is there any night? So Sid Taylor is 18, but Cedric Starks is 20. He's a high-ranked player. He'd be a shooting guard, 75 overall. I feel like I got to take him out of Duke. I do want to see if I can move 26, 28, and 34. For pick 17, I don't know if they'll do that. Okay, they do. Let's see if that center makes it to 17. Unfortunately, didn't, but I'm going to take Sheldon Dunleavy. A 76 overall here. I feel like that's good value. He's 23, though. Yeah, so Starks is a 75. Maybe I should have taken Larry James. Was it Fisher? Yeah, so he ended up going 9th, so he was way off the board. But yeah, I don't mind this draft. Dunleavy is actually a higher overall than Cedric Starks. Team bar options, we're going to pick all these up, but I think I might make my first trade. But I should see who's a free agent first, because we're going to have something that some teams don't have now. Cap space. Nobody's offered Donovan Mitchell a deal. I don't think we're going to see a homecoming. There's no centers I love. Not going to take Şengün. John Collins would probably sign with us, but I don't think that helps us immediately. I mean, it helps us immediately, but I don't think like in the long term. So let's see who makes it out of or like moratorium, and then I'll see who's like the has-beens or maybe the forgettable players. So anybody big switch teams? Malcolm Brogdon got paid by the Celtics. Kungwu got a nice deal from the Hawks. So, any players with 0 contract or 0 offers? Collins, Ingram. Would Ingram want to come to Utah? We'd be getting him in his prime. He'd be a #1 scoring option. I don't hate that idea. I also don't hate the idea of getting Kuminga, but not for $30 million. I really don't. Like, I'd rather sign Brandon Ingram. He wants a lot of money. All right. I'm torn. Like, maybe we throw the bag at Giddey. That could be a possibility. All right, guys, so it is a new day for me, and I'm not feeling the best, so we might not get a face cam for a little bit. But it is go time, so maybe this is going to be the best I could fully concentrate because this Jazz team really needs to take a next step. We're going to be entering year 4, and this team really hasn't amounted to anything yet. I don't need another 28 and 54 season. So we do have a bunch of cap space. I don't think that this team would be in the running for like a Giannis Antetokounmpo signing, but there could be some other players, you know. So like Sexton, Dunleavy, Mikey Williams. I can't believe Mikey Williams is a bust, man. It really does suck. So we're looking for any type of front court addition, and unfortunately, there's just no center here that is worth my money. I mean, like, am I gonna pay Kuminga all this money? I don't want to set myself back, so I may wait another year. We'll see after moratorium to see if there's any better centers here. Or I guess we're already past moratorium, my bad. Like, maybe we bring in Jonas Valanciunas on a 2-year deal, team option. We give him about $20 million. So we overpay for him, but he can help us contend next year to just try to be respectable and make the playoffs. I'm looking for, like, I could go for a shooting guard. I don't think Giddey would sign with us. Ingram is somebody we could think about signing, but I'm not going to bring Brandon Ingram. Jalen Suggs, Devin Vassell's a good player. Kind of like Devin Vassell. I'm going to monitor him and see if his price will go down. Franz Wagner is here. Does he have... He doesn't have any real deals either. So we will just keep monitoring Franz and Vassell. Because if Franz can make it... Okay, there he is. 3 years, 100 mil. I mean, he's 23, you know? Like, that is pretty valuable. Don't get me wrong. And he'd be an upgrade over Dariq Whitehead. I might save my money. We're going to keep an eye on Devin Vassell. But we're going to sign Jonas Valanciunas. I'm sure Franz will probably sign. Yeah, he already signed. So, like, we weren't going to get him. Vassell, I think we could get for, like, maybe 17 mil a year when that time comes on day 11. So he does have one offer. It's an $11 million deal. What about if we offered him, like, if I can get him for 15 mil a year, that's a steal. 15 years or 15 mil for 3 years at a flat rate. What about if he does 16? I would do 16 mil. Okay, so I think we can get him on that. Nope, he signs with the Pistons. God damn it. What did he take from the Pistons? He took the... so he really wanted that 1-year deal. Wow, he took less money per year. I don't really see that that much anymore. So any other shooting guards? I mean, Suggs, I don't really want to give 20 mil a year to. I mean, Trey Mann, Malik Monk, Okoro, Kobe White. Okoro wants 21 mil. Like, get out of here. Do I sign Monk to a 1-year deal? Because we could use another, like, bench player. Maybe we sign Trey Mann. You know what? Let's do a 2-year deal, team option with Trey. We'll give him a 1-year, like, prove-it deal. So I'll overbid for him. He would probably accept that. And let's see. He didn't sign with us. Are you serious? Okay, no, we did get Trey Mann. So he will probably start next to Sexton in the backcourt. We'll have Whitehead, Stewart, Valanciunas, kind of wrapping out. Rotation. This team might need another year, but we still keep the cap sheet open next year. Hopefully there's a big-name center, shooting guard, power forward free agent that we can finally get. All right, so it is season number 4. It's going to be Sexton, probably Trey Mann, Whitehead, JJ Taylor. Do we want to start Taylor or Stewart? I think I'd rather start Stewart at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. So yeah, Mikey Williams, the former 5th overall pick. I mean, if he can get his act together, like, we got to keep playing him. He's going to get a bunch of time. What is Dunleavy? So he was the 17th pick, but we want to play Cedric Starks as well. So we kind of want to go with, like, a pretty deep rotation as it is. And maybe I didn't need Trey Mann just because I like Cedric Starks, but I kind of was like, oh, all right, well, we got Georges Niang getting 7 minutes, which is not going to work. So Sexton can get about 30. Yeah, it can look like this. Sexton, Mann, Whitehead, Stewart, Valanciunas with Agbaji, Starks, Taylor, Kessler, Williams, and Dunleavy off the bench. I promise this is going to be my last year. Like I said, I wanted to build this team through the draft mainly, so I'm hoping we could see some progression out of like Stewart or Starks or Dunleavy or Mikey Williams, because then I'll make like one big free agency signing, and that will most likely come this offseason. Hopefully it's for a good big man, because we could really use one. So it looks like Colin Sexton wants to test free agency. That's another $17 million freed up. Valanciunas is having a good year. He's only 29. How is he... No way that age is right. Yeah, whoa. That is definitely not right. Because you're telling me in real life he's 25. Yeah, what? Bro, he's 30 right now. It's 2025. Did 2K get his age wrong? I think so. Wait, he should not be 29. I just realized that. Okay. Wait, what? Come on, 2K. All right, Luka wins another MVP. Ty Washington is your rookie of the year. Finally played at age 24. I'm like, wait, what? Did we go back 5 years? How is he winning rookie of the year? Now was Valanciunas only 29. Evan Mobley is a superstar now. Cedric Starks, all rookie second team. Just love that from the 5th overall pick, you know? So, hopefully this is the last year we were bad, right? Like, building through the draft is tough, man. Like, it would have been so much easier if we ended up with Wembanyama or Scoot Henderson, but we definitely had our best season yet. 38 and 44. Tre Mann was efficient. I don't know if he's efficient enough where I want to bring him back. Tariq Whitehead, I like how he's been getting better each year. The efficiency has been going up each year as well. I think he's locked in as like the shooting guard or small forward next year. Sean Stewart, I mean, we'll go through the stats now. Like our leading scorer was Sexton, who had the worst year of his 4 in Utah. We'll probably look to bring him back. There's Ochai Agbaji, who had a good year. I mean, like that is an out of this world true shooting percentage, 65%. He is going to be a restricted free agent. We already went over Valanciunas, Whitehead, Tre Mann. There's Sean Stewart. His numbers went, I mean, the efficiency went up, but he still averages 4 assists a night from a power forward spot. Walker Kessler, not too bad. He might not be re-signed. We'll see. Cedric Starks. There's JJ Taylor. Or, yeah. And then maybe I make a trade, right? Like, maybe it's a Mikey Williams and Cedric Starks. Like, maybe guys that just didn't work out for the 5th overall pick. Maybe that's just a cursed pick. Shea is your Western Conference Finals MVP and Mobley for the Eastern Conference. And then the Cavs win it all with Mobley being your Finals MVP. Drew Holiday retiring. Okay. Couple notable names, but he might be the only one that would be a Hall of Famer. Sean Sheldon, our wing whisperer, retires. Does he go to the Hall of Fame? Nope. It is Paul George. I didn't even notice that he retired. Draft lottery, we have maybe the 9th overall pick via Minnesota. Okay, we do have a swap with Minnesota, so let's hope that one of those two teams gets lucky. And we potentially have a nice Wizards pick. I don't know if that has a protection on it. I do forget. And then we have a Milwaukee pick at 11. Wow. We might get a lot here. Can we get lucky? Okay, so that Wizards pick does not have a protection on it, and it's the 2nd pick in the draft. Let's freaking go. We have the 9th pick, and we have the 11th pick. We are kind of loaded. Let's hope it's a good class. All right, so before we start the draft, Frank Gordon from Temple. No way. Shout out Temple. That's where I went. But, yeah, you never see that. He looks like he's the #1 guy in this class. I mean, we can make a trade up for him, but we can get Hakeem Akuwegbu out of DePaul. There's Damian Keefe, power forward out of Michigan State. Huh. I wonder if it's like a 3-player class, a 1-player class. Okay. So he's an 81. Frank Gordon, that's who I want, or Damian Keefe. Yeah, I would like one of those guys. Kind of want to get Frank Gordon just because of Temple. So let's see if we can make a trade for the #1 overall pick. It could be kind of like Markelle Fultz, Jason Tatum-esque. Like we would give you 2 and 9. I mean, I could maybe even give you something else as well. So I feel pretty confident that we'd be able to get a deal done. It looks like the Lakers have the 1st overall pick. So say, I don't know if there's a player I would rather throw in, like Dunleavy, who's 24 years old. I would like to keep Cedric Starks. Like, could we do... Oh, they can't really afford that. So, say we did pick 11 and 3 to move up 2 spots. They say yes to that. Okay, so we're able to keep 9. We have the #1 overall pick. I'm taking Frank Gordon. Temple, baby. That's who I'm going with over Damian Keefe. We'll see if my bias gets in the way. But, yeah, Frank Gordon, welcome to the Utah Jazz. With the 2nd overall pick goes Damian Keefe. Oh, we had the 2nd overall pick? Yeah, no shit, it took me not to give up to 1. Why did I think I was jumping up from 3? I guess because I mentioned the Tatum deal. But yeah, we'll see who's going to be the better player throughout this video. All right, and then with this pick, I might go Mac Wall. I mean, he was projected to go 3rd, but he's 23 years old. We could go Jaden Williams with Walker Kessler leaving. He would be a good backup center maybe long-term. He's also 23 years old. Alex Smalls. Courtney Kerr, a lot of centers though. I mean, I don't really need another shooting guard. So you know what? Let's go with the safe pick here in Jaden Williams. Yeah, so Frank Gordon, 81. Same with Damian Keefe. Like I said, we'll see who ends up getting Rookie of the Year. So that means most likely Kessler and Valanciunas are gone. Just because, like Valanciunas, good player. Don't get me wrong. Still so confused about the age thing. But yeah, we have Frank Gordon now. We don't really need to bring him back. We still have now like a lot of money to spend in free agency. I will be giving Ochai and Sexton the qualifying offer. I will not be extending it to Kessler because I do want to play Jaden Williams and Frank Gordon the full-time center minutes next year. All right, so this free agency class, I mean, Jaren Jackson Jr. jumps out. Bam Adebayo at the power forward spot. That would be a nasty front court. I mean, DeAndre Ayton. Now, of course, all the good centers are here after I draft one. Of course, Jabari Smith's restricted. Bam, Triple J, Patrick Williams, okay, all right. So, looking at our roster, right, we could bring back Sexton because I don't think this could be our point guard rotation. We have Whitehead, Cedric Starks at the 3. We have Stewart and Taylor potentially at the 4, and then Frank Gordon and Williams. So, I don't think there's like a elite point guard I'm going to be signing, like not Steph Curry. Fox, we was traded for the Knicks, played a year and a half there. Davion Mitchell, D'Lo, what are the shooting guards looking like? Anthony Simons, 40 mil a year. I'll probably pass on that. I will. Dyson Daniels, he's restricted, but he's not too bad. Benedict Mathurin, another restricted guy. Okay. All right, so I think I'm going to make a trade here. We're going to be moving Mikey Williams, the former 5th overall pick, and J.J. Taylor, the former 19th overall pick, to Portland for Cason Wallace, who I maybe should have drafted a long time ago, and Portland's 2028 unprotected first-round pick. So Wallace, I think it's going to be the point guard going forward. I think he will be, which means we're not going to be bringing back Colin Sexton for 30 mil a year. I just think that would just hurt us in the long term. I definitely plan on bringing back Ochai Agbaji. But now we might make a big play for a shooting guard. Zach LaVine is a huge fit, but he's 31. Dyson Daniels, we could throw a lot of money at, and we'd have a Cason Wallace, Dyson Daniels backcourt, which would be fun. We could also go after Benedict Mathurin, who just had an incredible scoring year. I mean, I'd probably pay him a lot of money because he's an elite scorer. Good size, good length, 24 years old, so he's not even in his prime yet. Player option, I think they'd match that most likely. I mean, let's find out if they do. Please don't, because I would love Benedict Mathurin in Utah, and they don't match it. Okay, well, there we go. That makes this fairly easy. So we are going to sign Benedict Mathurin. That's probably going to be one of my very few free agency signings in this video. I want to bring back Ochai Agbaji. He's 26 right now, so this would bring him to his age 30 season. It's going to be about $60 million over 4 years. So let's sign him, and let's look at this team. So it's going to be different. I made some major moves this offseason. So we have Cason Wallace as our starting point guard, still only 23, and Sheldon Dunleavy, 24, second year in the league, but he's more of a veteran, kind of like just being that old. We have Mathurin and Agbaji at the 2. At the 3, we have Whitehead and Starks. We have Stewart, Frank Gordon, and Jalen Williams. That is about 9 players. So I'm just going to be signing some guys for depth purposes, and I will see you guys at player progression. All right, so taking a look at player progression, I'm excited about this team. It's young, but I think it could make a run next year as a playing tournament team. I need Cason Wallace to be good for me. I do. Wasn't he like an 80? Oh, was he an 80 when I traded for him? Okay. I need Mathurin to score this much, be this elite. I'm excited about this team. I can't lie. All right, so it is going to be a 10-man rotation. Cason Wallace, Benedict Mathurin, Dariq Whitehead, Sean Stewart. Then we got Frank Gordon, Ochai Agbaji, Cedric Starks, first 2 players off the bench, followed by Sheldon Dunleavy, Jaden Williams, and then Dorian Finney-Smith, who I did end up signing. System proficiency is going to be 3-star balanced. So let's hope that this is the first Jazz team that can make the playoffs. All right, so we have our best season yet. Frank Gordon doesn't have the greatest season. He was taking a lot of threes to start the year, but I've over shot 3 tendency. This dude can't hit a free throw, so maybe he's the next Shaq. But you know what? 12, 11, 5 assists, though, which is really good. He gets 4 offensive rebounds a night. You know what? He's only 20 years old. I think we should be good long term. Gregory Jackson, year 3. The Clippers is pretty good. Evan Mobley, we know how good he is. But yeah, at least we got Coach of the Year. We had our best season yet in this video record-wise. That only led us to the 10th seed. We were 37-37 towards the end of the year. We ended up going 41-41. So yeah, we had our best record yet. And that still was only a 10th seed in the play-in tournament. Benedict Mathurin was great. 22 points, 5.5 rebounds, 2.7 assists. Cason Wallace was really good as well. 16 points, 6.5 assists, 5 rebounds. He's due for an extension. I plan on bringing him back. Ochai Agbaji off the bench was great. He's super efficient. Dariq Whitehead had his best season yet. He's going to be a restricted free agent. We've developed him since 2023, so I definitely want to bring him back. Sean Stewart was solid. You know, we're getting like 10 assists a game out of our, look at that, 4.9 each from the front court. Like, that is very valuable. Cedric Starks had a much better sophomore year than his rookie year. True shooting goes up 5 percentage points. There is Sheldon Dunleavy, and then you had Jaden Williams, and a little bit of Dorian Finney-Smith. So for the play-in tournament game, I am not going to be playing Finney-Smith. He's actually up to an 80 overall. Look at that. But I'm going to go 35 to Wallace, 37 to Mathurin, 32 to Whitehead. We'll do one more to Ochai Agbaji. We're taking on the Pelicans, who I don't know how they're in the play-in tournament with DeAndre Ayton, Zion Williamson, Dyson Daniels, Hart, etc. Yeah, we need to win this game or we are eliminated from the playoffs. So let's see what happens here. We don't get off to the greatest start in the world. And, you know what? We are down by 8. Going into the third quarter, Cason Wallace looks like he's been our best scorer so far. Dyson Daniels, somebody I could have maybe signed, is balling against us. So can we make this something in the fourth quarter? We're down by 13. So, I don't know. Does being the 10th seed, like, great? We do lose in the play-in tournament. I guess this team will... Frank Gordon, that's a pretty good stat line in the playoffs. Like 9 for 16 from the field, 7 assists, 8 rebounds, 18 points. Mathurin only took 11 shots. I don't know why. Whitehead did not play well. Wallace, I mean, only 3 assists, but I'm getting 14 out of Mathurin and Gordon, another 6 out of Baji, another 6 out of Stewart. You know what? We're stepping in the right direction. This team will progress. That was year 5. So, hey, if we're on track to be like a really good team in year 6, and then, hey, maybe the next 4 years of the video, we can maybe win multiple championships. That's what I want to do. I wanted to build through the draft and hopefully get there at one point. Grizzlies win it all. Jalen Duren, former Piston, against them is your Finals MVP. Russ, Steph, Gordon Hayward, Jimmy Butler, all retiring. They'll probably be a big Hall of Fame class. We also could go in a different direction with head coach because, what's his name? Will Hardy, his contract is up. And it's funny that in real life that the Jazz are off to a great start. They're 3-0 at the moment I'm recording this right now. We do have potential lottery picks from us, Cleveland, and Minnesota. Would you look at that? So yeah, we are going to have 12, 13, and 14. I don't really think I can add 3 new rookies to this team, so expect to trade either on draft night or right now. So we're looking for a new head coach in Utah. I think we're going to go in a different direction. Michael Stauffer, yeah, we could go for, I thought that was going to be Del Curry. Billy Donovan, I'll pass. Taylor Jenkins, he's somebody I'll definitely offer a contract to. Darvin Ham's got some good ratings, but I'm sure he'll get blocked. Monty Williams could be somebody as well because, I mean, Frank Gordon, he's not a great system fit in the balance system. So maybe I'd go Monty Williams. We'll see. We end up only getting Taylor Jenkins. So I guess that makes that decision pretty easily. All right, so it is the 2027 NBA draft. Currently under contract, we have 4 players that I plan on being in the rotation next year. So I think I'm going to make the draft of all 3 players, unless we think we can move up and package some of the picks. But if I take 3 players, then like they could end up being traded down the line. So like we could look at Kenny Pierce. If he falls to like 6 or 7, I think I would target him. Okay, so he ended up going 3rd. It went Walter Fitzgerald, Sean Finley, who's 23, and then Kenny Pierce. All right, I'm going to try to make a trade for the with the Wizards right now to get the 6th overall pick. I'd be giving them 13 and 14. I believe they would accept this. Wow. Okay, what about if I give you 13 and 12? Does that make a difference? Okay, it does. Because there is one player that I do want to draft right now, and it's Abraham Brown. He's going to replace Donley as our backup point guard. And then with our next first-round pick, I went Lawrence Burke. He is a shooting guard. I don't know if he'll be in the rotation next year, but he was definitely the best player available. So I think I might have a trade in me this offseason. I know, right? A trade. I would not mind an upgrade at the power forward spot, unless I think that Sean Stewart could really be that guy. He is going to be... in the last year of his contract. I mean, his field goal percentage went up to 45%. Like, if he can give me 11, I just wish he could shoot 3s, you know? Because it looks like he's a very good... he's such a good defender, though. Oh, I wish he could shoot 3s. You know, maybe I keep him. Him and Frank... he's only 22 years old. He is. Okay, so let's see who I'm going to bring back. Or, yeah, Whitehead and Wallace are both going to get pretty big deals from me. I actually don't want too much money. Like, Wallace only wants 18 mil a year. I mean, do I invest in that? Or is that just a silly idea to invest in that? I mean, I'm not really going to go out and sign like a Luka Doncic or Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, Halliburton, Scoot Henderson. Okay. Now I'm intrigued. Because Scoot Henderson is really freaking good. He's definitely an upgrade over Cason Wallace. But then I wouldn't be able to bring back Whitehead. What is Whitehead's cap hold? $18 million. So I would basically, if I were to get Scoot Henderson, now he has 4 offers. Great. Are they any? Okay, of course they're real. Like, say I gave him this. The player. Okay, I might not even get him. Damn. So, that would leave me with about $4 million if I got him. I don't even think I'm going to get him. Yeah, he's going to join the Golden State Warriors. No surprise there. That was, like, somebody I was going to make, like, an exception to and try to sign. Now, there's a lot of veteran, like, point guards that I'm not really going to dish out 30+ million to Davion Mitchell, Jamal Murray, and definitely not Damian Lillard. Desmond Bane would be a great fit, and I'd actually love Desmond Bane here, but... it would make no sense with us having Mathurin now. But that is, I feel like, somebody that, like, maybe would have signed with us, you know? I don't know. Desmond Bane, elite 3-point shooter. Absolutely elite. Jalen Suggs has been in free agency, like, every year, it feels like. So, let's bring back Cason Wallace and Whitehead. Whitehead, that's a decent amount of money. Maybe similar to the RJ Barrett trajectory. I'm going to give him a flat rate at $25 mil a year. So, $100 mil over 4 years. And for Wallace, I'm going to lower that to about $16 mil for 4 years. And we should be able to get both, no problem. We do get Whitehead. Let's not renounce the rights on Cason Wallace. And, yeah, let's just not do that at all. Thank you, 2K. Wemby goes to the Rockets. Okay, he was stayed with the Rockets. Wow. Trae Young goes to Portland. Okay, so, yeah, we have pretty much our team. If Mathurin doesn't get better, I'm going to cry. So, play progression, Mathurin stays at 85. You'll love to see that. Dunleavy? He's up to an 83. He's past Wallace. I don't know. Maybe. But I just drafted Abraham Brown. Huh. Okay. All right. Maybe I shouldn't have paid Wallace. We'll see. We might have 3 point guards on the team that getting major minutes next year. All right. So it's going to be Dunleavy, Mathurin, Whitehead, Stewart, Gordon, Agbaji, Starks, Wallace, Brown, and then Williams. Kind of upset I'm going to start Dunleavy after paying Wallace all that money. I mean, is Wallace a better fit, though? Like, if he is... Not really. All right, so let's just see what Dunleavy can do. All right, so like first game of the year against the Nuggets at home, we end up beating them by 17 points. Mathurin 26. Dunleavy 25 and 6. He had 6 threes. All right, maybe we go with Dunleavy. I don't know. It's only one game though. Gordon, look at that stat line. Like I know it's not the greatest field goal percentage, but 12, 13, 6, and 3. Not even a block in that game. Road game against the Timberwolves, we win. Ant drops 31. Agbaji with 21. All right, Dunleavy, if you're going to start, I need you to be getting assists. Like, I need you to be averaging 7 assists a night, which you are right now, which is fine. Road game against the Spurs, we do lose by 17. They have Kevin Durant and Mikal Bridges now. Oh, that's fun to play against. Mathurin 29, Whitehead at 22. I'm just monitoring Dunleavy right now just because I want to know if he is going to be the point guard. And we're 2-2 on the year. Wow, I thought we were going to have a great start. Not great, not great. Dunleavy had 7 assists. Wallace 1 for 7 from the field. Oh, boy. I might be regretting that contract. Oh, my goodness. Oh, okay. Mathurin had 39, and it wasn't enough. Do I need to add, like, a second scorer? Like, maybe I just thought that Dariq Whitehead was going to be that guy, and I don't think he's going to be. Road game against the Nuggets, and we're 2-4 on the year. How? Starks, 3 for 12. 1 for 7 from Abraham Brown. And we do beat the Pelicans. Okay, that's a nice win. Dunleavy had 21. 17 rebounds for Frank Gordon. He puts up, like, look at these stat lines. Like, that's a crazy stat line. 3-4 on the year. Can we maybe make it 4-4? There we go. We beat the Pelicans by 1. Dunleavy. You know, maybe he's got to play more. How is he just not a great free throw shooter, though? Case and Wallace. Okay, maybe we don't play Abraham. I would like to get him some minutes, though, because we just drafted him so high. Road game against the Grizzlies, a good team. Wow, that was a defensive clinic. They still have John Morant. They have Shaedon Sharpe. But we got the dub. I mean, horrible shooting nights from Mathurin and Sean Stewart. Well, at least we didn't pay him yet. If he doesn't have a great year, then... we'll see. We do get blown out by the Suns. That's no fun. I just want to be a 6-seeder better this year. That is the goal. We're 6-5 right now. Colin Sexton in Sacramento. Gordon at 24, 14, and 6. Maybe we just like Gordon Cook, man. I don't know. I feel like every night, like just somebody just has a horrible shooting night, like abysmal. We do beat the Suns by 27. There's Cedric Starks, former 5th overall pick. I don't know. I really don't know what to think about this team. I definitely could have. I don't know. Road game against the Hornets. Jeez. They have Giannis and LaMelo. Okay, good thing we're in the West. All right, guys, so we just passed the trade deadline, and we definitely have our best record yet. We are 40-20, 20 games above 500. I'm hoping... okay, I'm like, yeah, we've been so bad, though, in the last month, as you can see, though, so I'm hoping I'm not jinxing it right now. Did it just go past contract extension deadline without asking me anything? All right, that is pretty frustrating, but I don't think I was going to make any extensions anyway. But, yeah, looking at this team, we'll see how far it can go. Dunleavy has come back down to earth a little bit, but, hey, 7.5 assists, 38% from 3. Maybe it's resulting in winning. You know what? I'll pay Carson Wallace, whatever it was, $16 million to come off the bench. But we were just like 25 games above 500. Now we're only 17. What the hell's going on? And Tyson Daniels, a guy I could have signed a little bit ago, wins the 2028 MVP award. Sidney Paul, Rookie of the Year. He was the 17th overall pick. Shout out to that value. Nick Smith, back from the 2023 class, is your 6th man of the year in Detroit. Mobley's going to win DPOY every year. Jackson O'Neal, maybe son of Jermaine, or, well, not Shaq, but Jermaine, potentially. What was that? Most improved. So there's all NBA first team. Still like notable names with Luka, Giannis, and Jokic. And then you have Dyson Daniels and Evan Mobley. I wish I was able to draft Xavier Booker at one point. There's Gerald Tucker. He was the 3rd overall pick in 2025. Halliburton is on the Hawks. I mean, because we know Trae Young is on the Trailblazers. Ben Caro's still on the Magic. All right, how's he doing? He's really good. All right, so no Jazz, really? Okay. We are the 5 seed, though. So, hey, we finally, like... is it going to be 2028 till the Jazz make the playoffs again? Probably not. Probably not. I did take my time. I mean, like I said, I was going to build through the draft. We had some disappointing years. Maybe Will Hardy was just not the guy and not the head coach that we needed. So, I don't know. We'll see if we can beat the Warriors. Let's make this rotation. So, Williams will be the backup center. I don't think Abraham Brown is going to get minutes for the playoffs. We just don't need another point guard. Casey Wallace, 21 minutes is fine. 24 to Starks. He could have some bad shooting nights. That's what scares me. But he was the most efficient of his career right now, or this past season. O'Shea is going to get 27. Frank Gordon, I feel like, has got to get 33. Mathurin, I want him getting 36 minutes a night because he's probably going to be our number 1 scorer. Whitehead, 32. 30 to Dunleavy. And I'm going to give 2 more minutes to Cason Wallace. So, let's see how this goes. round 1 against the Golden State Warriors, who have Jaden Hardy. And, oh, yeah, they got Scoot Henderson. Fun. Bol at the 3. All right. Kuminga. And then Walter Fitzgerald. That is a insane 3-4-5. They pull. All right, they're probably going to beat us. That's a good team. They win game 1 by 38 points. That's brutal, man. I mean, like, horrible game from Sean Stewart. I mean, he was in line with this season, like, stuff, and he had the highest shooting of his career. Finally above 50%. Maybe that's what's been hurting us. Game 2, we end up picking up the win, okay, by 6 points on the road. So we split them in Golden State. That's huge. Whitehead. Who's going to make a name for themselves in the playoffs? Gordon, 17 boards, 12 assists for Dunleavy. Game 3, we pick up the dub by 10 points. Wallace, 21 off the bench. Whitehead, 19. Mathurin, 18. 14 and 10 for Gordon. Game 4, we do lose by 7. Huge game 5 rubber match here, and we pick up the win. So we are 1 game away from going to round 2. Mathurin with a 30 piece here. 13 assists for Dunleavy. 13 rebounds for Frank Gordon. And can we win in 6? Yes, we can. We finally win a playoff series in this video. And now we'd have to face a really good team, the OKC Thunder. We have DJ Wagner, who maybe he's not that good. Definitely not an 89 overall stats-wise. Josh Giddey, who's really good. Definitely 93 overall. Cam Whitmore from the 2023 draft. Jalen Smith. Chet Holmgren, who's a 92 overall. They got Patrick Gregory, Isaiah Stewart, Ron Holland, MJ Rice. A lot of bigs off that bench. Game 1, we do win, though. Okay, we win by 1. We almost bowed in the 4th, but we know it's possible. Game number 2, we do lose. Okay. By 8. Close game. More offensive here. Gordon with an insane stat line. He's been going off in the playoffs. All right. Mathurin or Whitehead, he's been blowing up in the playoffs. Breaking out. There's Mathurin. Come on, Benedict. I need you to carry us. Game 3, we lose. Ugh, we get blown out. That hurts, man. Because we're probably going to go down 3-1. Yep, there it is. Lose by 11 at home. All right. You know what? Who shot 1 for 10 in this game? Oh, my God. See, Cedric Starks. Look at that playoff performance. So bad. Game 4, or excuse me, 5, we lose by 16. All right, I guess it's a step in the right direction, but I want to be a title contender next year. I do. Dunleavy's going to be due for, oh no, he's got 1 more year on his rookie deal. He was good for us in the playoffs. I think he's going to be the starting point guard next year. Mather and Whitehead, I think we're going to look to upgrade the power forward spot. Hopefully that could take us all the way. Christian Wood is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and the Suns upset the Thunder in 7, Pistons Suns Finals, and the Suns win in 7. So DeMar DeRozan, Tobias Harris, Damian Lillard, a lot of guys from like that 2011 area around there, 2012, 2010, are retiring. Lillard and DeRozan head to the Hall of Fame. I don't think we have many other picks kind of coming our way. It's pretty much done. Oh, just kidding. That Portland pick, that was the Cason Wallace pick. Okay, will that get us some luck on our side? And it does. It goes up to the 3rd overall pick in the draft. The Cavs first goes to the Hornets. Would you look at that? And our pick is at 22. So Abraham Brown, like, I don't know. Do I move Cason Wallace? Probably could, right? Is there like if there was like a top power forward in this draft? Okay, so it's a center. It's always centers, man. Chip Manis. I mean, Alec Verney. He's 23, though. Do I really want to take that guy? I don't know. What if we say F it? Let's be Utah. Let's make a trade. What if we did Cason Wallace, Lawrence Burke, who was the 14th overall pick last year, excuse me, and pick 3? Nothing. Okay, but what if we went to Player Finder, we look at power forwards, who would be a good fit on this team? Bam Adebayo could have signed him at one point, but he's making 50-something mil a year. That's really tough. I doubt I could trade for Banchero. I could try. I don't think I would nearly have enough. I would have to probably draft a player. Like, it would, like, no way. 3, 22, and Cason Wallace gets it done. Like, there's no way. Oh, my goodness. Holy shit. All right, guys, in 2028 in your saves, Paolo Banchero is acquirable. Well, Paolo, he's from Seattle. Utah's closer than Orlando. Boom. We make a big trade. That's probably the core for the video. Yeah, it's going to be Dunleavy, Mathurin, Whitehead, Banchero, Gordon. Hopefully this team can win multiple rings. So the Magic with the 3rd overall pick took Chip Manis. He fell. Wow. Well, that's a good person to replace Paolo. Dunleavy, Gordon, Starks, and Williams all coming back on the team options. That's a big class right there. Stewart will get the qualifying offer too, but I'm not matching any deal because him coming off the bench wouldn't be the end of the world. Look at this free agency class. That's unrestricted. Giannis, Zion, Ja, Jalen Green, LaMelo Ball, Nikola Jokic, Cade Cunningham, Kevin Durant, Anthony Edwards, Darius Garland, Josh Giddey, Lonzo Murray, Barnes. Holy crap, look at all that talent that's above a 90 overall. So let's see, did anybody big switch teams or did everybody kind of go back to their team? So Zion goes to the Pacers. Okay, get him out of the West. Giannis comes to the West. Don't love that. Ja goes to the West. We love that. Jokic goes to the West. Cade stays in the, oh my God. No. Okay. Ja goes to the east. Let me repeat that. Jokic goes to the east. Cade stays in the east. Ant stays in the west. Garland stays in the east. Giddey goes to the east. Okay. That was actually pretty big for us. And we get Stu back on the qualifying offer. Player progression. Come on, Paolo. I need you. All right. So if we look at the rotation, we know it's going to be this 5. Starks, Agbaji, Stewart, Brown, Williams. Yeah, it's going to be a 10-man rotation. Brown is going to be the backup point guard. Stewart, you're probably going to get like 15 minutes a night. Starks, I mean, we could try to make him be the 6th man, but Agbaji's been here for so long. And he's been just so efficient at it. So I kind of just want to keep Agbaji there. Brown can get 15 minutes a night. Gordon, I want 32. 35 to Paolo. 29 to Whitehead maybe. 30 to Mathurin. 26 to Dunleavy. I feel like we got to find Mathurin just a few more minutes. So Williams is going to get like 7 minutes a night, and then we're going to go 33 to Mathurin. So system proficiency under Taylor Jenkins is 4 stars. It's by far our best team yet. Let's see. First game against the Warriors, we lose, because of course we lose after adding Paolo Banchero. Why is he only taking 9 shots? All right, home game against the Clippers. Does that change, or we're going to lose to the Clippers in that? Okay, like, I have my luck in this Jazz video. Okay, so we do win by 25. Mathurin with 34. Banchero with 22. Gordon with 18, 9, and 4. All right, road game against the Lakers. Come on. There we go. We won by 2. Suggs, he's in LA. I wonder if he got a big deal. Banchero played 40 minutes. Took 18 shots. Home game against the Timberwolves. There we go. 134 piece. Love that from Banchero. We had 19 from Dunleavy, Mathurin, and Cedric Starks. I feel confident about this team. Let's see if we can go all the way. Luka's still winning MVPs in his age 30 season. I mean, like, that's crazy that he's only 30 and he's accomplished so much at this point of this video. The Utah Jazz are the 3 seed in the Western Conference, but we got to face Giannis in round 1. Taking a look at the season stats, we can see that Banchero was the leading scorer, followed by Mathurin, Whitehead, Frank Gordon, Agbaji, Starks, Dunleavy, Brown, Stewart, and then Williams. I don't think that Williams is going to play for the playoffs because Stewart can kind of be that backup big man, so he can get about 15. I mean, Brown ended the season strong, which is nice to see. Starks, I mean, 59% true shooting is good, but like I'm always scared about those games he's going to have in the playoffs. So Banchero 36, 33 to Gordon, 31 to Whitehead, 35 to Mathurin, 27 to Dunleavy. Maybe Dunleavy should play more. Yeah, maybe. Like, Brown can get about, like, 12 minutes a night, and then we'll do about 30 to Dunleavy. He's up to an 86 overall at age 26. Still progressing. Game 1 against the Spurs. We do win. All right, by 9. I would like to go to the conference finals minimum this year, but we'll have to get through the Spurs first. Mathurin off to a great start. Agbaji 23, Dunleavy 22 and 10. Banchero almost had a triple-double. Gordon had 7 assists, and we are up 3 games to 0. Yes, 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 yes. Let's sweep them. Okay, we don't sweep them. We end up losing game 4. All right, let's just win game 5. Don't do this to me. Thank you. We, gentlemen, sweep them. And we're going on to round 2. So now we're taking on the Phoenix Suns, who won it all last year. And they got Ben Simmons, Johnny Davis. Holy crap. He had a good round 1. They got Ben Simmons, yeah, as I mentioned. Keegan Murray. They got Miles Bridges. So they got a couple guys there from the 2022 class. Miles Bridges, Gerald Tucker, who's a 91 overall. He's at 22 years old. Like, you got to be kidding me. Turner, McNeil, Baisley, Keon Johnson, Edmund Reed. That's a good team, man. I'm scared. We do win game 1 in overtime, and holy crap, we blew him out in overtime. Ben Simmons is just a scoring stud in this. Mathurin at 37. Banchero almost had a crazy triple-double. He went 1 for 9 from 3, though. We do lose game 2 by 16. Scares me just a little bit. Not a great game from Banchero. He's not off to a great start in this series. Game 3, we do pick up the victory. Hopefully, Banchero heard me. It's a good game, 12 shots, but was super efficient. Hit 4 threes out of 7 attempts. Dunleavy 25 and 13, triple double for Frank Gordon. Game number 4, that would have been, oh my God, at home we lose by 2. We almost came back. That would have just been huge to win, to go up 3-1 at home. We go down 3-2. No, don't lose this game, please. Force it game 7. We get off to a great start. This is in Utah. Solid first half. I will take it. Could be worse. We're choking. We choked. Love that. But we get off to a good start in the 4th quarter. Blow it a little bit. Blowing it. Blew it. Don't lose. Please don't lose. Okay, up by 3. Whoever hit that 3, I love you. And it looks like we're going to win. Don't choke. Okay, we do end up winning. It was a little scary. Dunleavy had 21, 16 and 10 for Mathurin. We're going on here to a game 7 in Phoenix. I don't love this, like, our odds here. I don't really like this unless we just, like, pull ahead. Could be worse. We're tied 65-65. It's a defensive game here. Up by 3 with 4 minutes to go. Up by 3. Up by 5. Up by 3. Oh, my goodness. Don't let them hit a 3. Oh my God, no. They forced overtime. No. They have all the momentum. No. No. Don't do this to me. Nobody's scoring. Nobody's scoring. Okay, we scored. Come on. Score again. No. 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 Oh my God, we forced a double overtime. What is going on? What is going on? Okay. All right. Please win this game. This is game 7. This is just so nerve-wracking right now. I can't take this. It looks good for us. And we win. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. We win in double overtime. Paolo Banchero with an insane 32-point triple-double. Frank Gordon, 24, 15, and 5. He played in 47 minutes. That was probably a team high. Oh my goodness. Did anybody foul out? Nobody fouled out, which is amazing. Wow, Simmons had a crazy game. We move on. So, like, game 1, we scored 27. I wonder if that went into double overtime. But yeah, that is one of the craziest games I've witnessed in Simcast. Like, that is insane. Like, these two went 25 for 36 on the field. It's amazing. So now we're taking on the 5-seeded Houston Rockets. We would be the favorite. I mean, they have Jabari Smith and Jalen Green still. And Wemby. Oh, I was going to say we're the favorite seed-wise to go to the finals. But that is just a nasty big 3. Don't love our odds. We do win game 1 by 13. Huge game from Paolo. Game number 2, we pick up the win by 1 point. Hey, a win is a win. You got to win the close ones. They do win game 3. I mean, that was must win for them. Game number 4, they tied up because, of course, they do. And, yeah, they win that one by 1. Okay, please don't lose game 5. And we do win game 5. Okay, so we're up by 20, or we win by 20. Paolo with 38, Mathurin 29-11, Gordon 15, 13, 4, and 3. Can we win game 6? Yes, we can. Paolo Banchero, what a trade that was for us. Clearly, Western Conference Finals MVP, Cade Eastern Conference Finals MVP. We make it to our first finals, and we're going up against an insane Pistons team. I mean, like, Christian Wood was your Eastern Conference Finals MVP last year. They have KD, Herb Jones, Cade, and Ivy. Here we go. Game 1, we lose by 8 at home. Damn, we had home court, too. We do win game 2. That's massive. We win by 23. 13 assists for Dunleavy. Paolo goes off for 38. Game 3, we win. Let's go. Okay. All right, guys. You don't know how happy I will be if we win it all this year. Game 4, we win. Let's go. Let's go. Paolo. Paolo. He is a legend in Utah. If we could pull this off. Okay. All right. Don't let them force a game 7, please. Oh, no. I can't do this. I can't. We lost by 26 in game 6. All right. Here we go. Game 7. At least it's in Utah. But that team is so good. They got off to a great start. We had them score 32 points. Okay, we're tied. Basically going into half. Very back and forth game right now. Oh my God, we pull ahead. Great. We're outscoring them by 10 in the 4th. Oh my God, we have another crazy sim. Oh my God, this is game 7. No, I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh my God, I'm hyperventilating. Okay, we're up by 2 with 25 seconds. With 17 seconds. I'm like, oh no. What just happened? What just happened? Durant just hit a 3. Can we hit a game winner? Please. Please. Can we hit a game winner? No! Who missed it? No, Whitehead missed it. And we lose game 7 of the 2029 NBA Finals by 1 point. And we blew a 3-0 lead. Oh, man, that is brutal. That was year 7. Oh, that hurts. Bunch of big names are retiring going into year 8. KD, Harden, Kyrie, and Paul George all heading to the Hall of Fame. A lot of jersey retirements as well. Draft lottery, I mean, we're not going to have anything here. We have our pick at 27. All right, so I do want to bring back most of my core. We do get Garrison Willis, who is a power forward. He could replace Sean Stewart if we don't pay him. I'm going to pick up the team option on Jaden Williams. I mean, it's 7.5 mil, like, or a little bit under 7.5 mil. Cedric Starks, restricted free agent, same with Sheldon Dunleavy. I definitely want to bring back Sheldon Dunleavy. We'll see how much Starks is asking for. Stewart wants 23 mil. Not paying him that. All right, so I do want to work out a deal with Dunleavy. I'm going to give him a 3-year deal. That will definitely go up in price. Starks for that much. I think I'd rather just get him back on the qualifying offer. All right, so yeah, we're probably going to get Starks back. Stewart, I mean, I could give him a 1-year deal worth about 15 mil. You know what? We'll do that. Like, I'm selling my soul here for the championship next year. So we're paying the luxury tax. And we get Starks back on the QO. So we'll worry about him being an unrestricted free agent next offseason. All right, so here we are, year number 8. Jaden Williams will play the regular season, but most likely not the playoffs. I do want to play Abraham Brown a little bit more this year. All right, so it's pretty much the same rotation as last year. Still 10 men. So, I mean, we lost in the finals by 1 point and blew a 3-1 lead. I think we'll be back. Yep, Luka just winning another MVP, 50, 40, 90 season, almost getting triple doubles left and right. No surprise there. Jalen Suggs, been an absolute journeyman. Spent obviously the first 4 years of his career in Orlando on that rookie deal, then 3 in Houston, 1 in LA, and now 1 in Brooklyn. And the Utah Jazz are the 2 seed in the Western Conference. We're taking on Portland in round 1. They have Dyson Daniels. He got traded? What? JJ Taylor. Okay. Former Utah Jazz. I feel like we should definitely beat them. He was traded for Jaren Jackson Jr. and a first-round pick. Here are the player stats. We had 2 players score 20-plus, Banchero and Mathurin, both basically in their prime at 27 years old. There's Agbaji, Whitehead, Frank Gordon averaging a career high in assists, 5.7 a night, which is kind of unbelievable. 8 assists a night for Sheldon Dunleavy. He's become an elite point guard for us in this league. Even Abraham Brown, like 9 points in 17 minutes. It's pretty good. So Jaden Williams will not be playing for the in the playoffs. It'll be Stewart. I think Starks is gonna get like 20. I'm gonna go 20 to Brown, 27 to Agbaji, 33 to Gordon, 35 to Banchero, 34 to Mathurin. I would like to find about 4 more minutes to, we'll do something like this, yeah. And then I want to go 4 more to Dunleavy. So we're taking on the Trailblazers in round 1. We should beat them, so I'm going to simulate by round, and we end up beating them in 5. Looking at that series results, leading scorer was Banchero, followed by Mathurin, Agbaji. Abraham Brown, man, he's really good. All right, so we're taking on the Dallas Mavericks, who have Shea and Luka. Okay, well, that's just fun. AD at age 37, I mean, he's not that good anymore. Kurt Olsen, okay. OG Anunoby off the bench. All right, well, that Mavericks team is really good. I do not know how they were a 6 seed. We blew them out by 27 in game 1. Frank Gordon had a triple-double. Game 2, we lose. Game 3, we win. 4, we lose. 5, we win. 6, we win. And we are in the Western Conference Finals for the 2nd year in a row. Cedric Starks, what a game. 6 for 6, 5 for 5, 7 for 7. You can't get much better than that. So now we're taking on Phoenix, who definitely want revenge against us. They have Keon Johnson and they have Keldon Johnson now. I feel like that team got a little bit worse. We do blow them out in game 1. Mathurin, 31 piece. Banchero, 21, 8, and 8. Wait, what is Gordon's game? And we also had so many guys in double digits here. Frank Gordon, 12, 13, and 6. Game 2, we win. 3, we lose. Don't lose game 4. I hate you guys. Game 5. Oh my god, they win 3 unanswered. Are they really going to win 4 unanswered? Are you serious? Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we're good, right? Yeah, we're good. We win by 15. Banchero with 34. Game 7. This is, oh my god. Why do we have to be in a game 7? We have a good first quarter, a good second quarter. I'd rather be us than them right now. Okay, yep, we're good. As long as we don't have a historic choke in the 4th quarter. We don't. Let's go. We're back in the NBA Finals. Banchero was your MVP of the Western Conference. Dunleavy had a great game. Same with Whitehead, Mathurin. Wow, we scored 153 on them. And we're taking on Cleveland, who's always just so good in the sim. They still have really that big 3 of Garland, Mitchell, and Mobley. And yeah, they don't have Jared Allen anymore, but they have Wendell Carter Jr. A good team, man. We win game 1, though, by 3 points. Mathurin with 29. Dunleavy, 19, 3, 7, and 2. Can we win game 2? We do win game 2. But I'm not. Oh my god, Derrick Whitehead explodes for 42 points. He's been going off in these playoffs. Game 3. We win. Okay. You know what? We were up 3-1 last year. Banchero gave me 52, 8, 7, and 4. Sweep? Oh my god, okay. So, in year 8, the Utah Jazz finally get their first ring. Took 8 years. AD Levine retiring. Okay. I'm sure we'll see AD make it to the Hall of Fame. I'm not sure if we'll see Levine make it. Yeah, so just AD in the Hall of Fame. Jersey retirement, you got AD from the Pelicans and the Lakers. So we end up with Hakan Izit here with the 30th pick, and with 59, Ethan Mullins. Team player options, Abraham Brown. Like, pretty good player. Yeah, he's coming back for us. Cat declines. Bunch of guys are entering free agency. Yeah, like free agency at this point is crazy. Gordon's going to make a lot of money for me. Williams will probably come back on the QO. Honestly, with the emergence of Abraham Brown, I don't think I'm going to bring back. Okay, first we got to re-sign Paolo. Yeah, take a 5-year deal. I also gave Mathurin a 3-year extension mid-year. So we're going to pay whatever Gordon gets matched. Stewart's gone. Starks is probably gone, and Brown's going to be the 6th man. Or he'll be the 7th man with Agbaji as the 6th man. But we'll monitor their prices. Banchero comes back. I'm going to give Gordon whatever he wants over 5 years. Yeah, we'll pay him that max contract right there. When is he going to accept it? There it is. I low-key think Sean Stewart's more important to this team than Cedric Starks. And he can, like, pass, rebound. Like, he would come off the bench, and that's fine. I mean, Starks, he doesn't really do too much things differently than, like, Agbaji. So I might give Stewart just a 1-year deal at about a $16 million price tag. Maybe I should have gave him the 2-year deal, but you know, I'll do that. Williams will come back in the QO. Cedric Starks, former 5th overall pick, will be done in Utah. And yeah, let's see if this team can run it back and go to its 3rd straight finals. All right, so we're entering year 9. I guess this is the team, yeah, we pretty much wanted since the start. We're going to probably have a 9-man rotation. Jaden Williams will get about 15. Brown, I want getting about 26. Stewart, about 17 minutes a night. Agbaji at about 27 minutes. Gordon, 31. Banchero, 34. Whitehead, 30. Mathurin, 33. And 27 at Dunleavy for the regular season. 4.5 star balance. Dyson Daniels takes home his 2nd MVP of the video. We finally get somebody on an all-NBA team in year 9. It's Paolo Banchero on 3rd team. And we're the 1 seed for the first time in this video. We're going to be taking on the LA Clippers in round 1, who have LaMelo Ball, Sean Finley, Guy Whitehead, George Patton, and there is Jared Allen. They got Jalen Smith as well. Jordan Poole's on the Clippers. Mathurin was the leading scorer this season. And for the playoffs, Williams is probably going to go down to 10 minutes a night. Stewart could say it at 17. Abraham Brown, not bad. I mean, with more minutes, he wasn't like the greatest. Like Agbaji, I still trust more, at least efficiency-wise. We'll go 33 to Gordon, 35 to Banchero, 30 to Whitehead, 35 to Mathurin, 30 to Dunleavy. We can actually go 36 to Banchero. We should beat the Clippers in round 1 as we are up 3-0, and we end up sweeping them. So we're taking on the Suns for like the 3rd year in the row in the playoffs. Still got Ben Simmons, Keegan Murray. They have Miles Bridges now. Or no, he's been there the past 2 seasons, excuse me. He was, I guess, coming off the bench. Or, well, Johnny Davis, Gary Trent they have. Think we should beat them, and we do in 6. Wow, we are 3-0 against the Suns in the playoffs. We kind of just owned them. Mathurin was great. Dunleavy averaged 10.5 assists a night. Now we're taking on the Lakers. Lakers Jazz Conference Finals. Maxey and Murray. That's fun. Wiggins. Damian Keefe. Oh, wow. Okay. Maybe I should have taken him over Flip Gordon or Fred Gordon. I mean, his first 2 years were nothing crazy. And then year 3, he broke out. Year 4, he was insane. And this year, like year 5, even better. All right, maybe I made the wrong decision, but hey, we did get a finals ring, and maybe we beat them this year. And no, they end up beating us in 5. And okay, he just shuts me up, and he gets finals MVP. Cavs Lakers in the finals, and the Cavs win it all with Garland being your finals MVP. And beating Kawhi, go to the Hall of Fame. We're going to sign Jenkins for the final season. All right, so for the final season, I'm definitely going to pay Abraham Brown because it is the final year. So I would like to just bring back everybody on the team, like Whitehead, 5-year deal, take it. Brown, I will get after moratorium. Stewart, sure, 3-year deal, that's fine. Williams, 3-year deal, that's also fine. And welcome back to the team. Abraham Brown, 4-year deal, $17 million a year. That is kind of steep. All right, so let's see what this team can do for the final season. It's going to be a very similar rotation. We're going to play Banchero and just like Mathurin each 35 minutes a night and let them cook. So for the final season, Jabari Smith Jr. takes home his first MVP for the Rockets. Chet Holmgren, his first depoy, but he's on Minnesota now. And we end the year as the 1 seed in the Western Conference. It would be nice to win 2 championships in this 10-year video. Here was the scoring allocation. And in round 1, we're taking on the Denver Nuggets. They got Jaden Ivey, Amen Thompson, only an 80 overall. Yeah, not having the greatest career. They got Mitchell Robinson, Mackenzie McGrocko. They got Jared Vanderbilt, who started his career in Denver. Yeah, he's gotten full circle. Can we beat them and go to round 2? The fact that they won a game against us kind of scares me, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Round 2 against the Dallas Mavericks. They don't have Luka. Wow. They have a Daymara. Okay. Yeah, he bounced around on so many teams. But yeah, they got Giddey, Avdia, Shea. It's a good team. We should beat them, though. And we end up winning in 5. And for the 4th straight year, we're taking on the Suns in the playoffs. I mean, we've beaten them every year so far. And the Suns, yeah, they still have Ben Simmons, Johnny Davis. They have Triple J now. All right. They still got Gerald Tucker. Let's see if we can beat them and go to the NBA Finals. And, yep, okay, I'm glad we get to face them every year because we own them. Xavier Booker's on the Wizards. He was your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Benedict Mathurin was your Western Conference Finals MVP. And let's see, can we end the video off on a good note? Can we beat the Wizards here and go and win our 2nd ring? It's a good team. It's led by Xavier Booker. Ouma Biolu is pretty good. But we should beat them. We win game 1 by 12. Mathurin, Banchero, Whitehead, all have great games. Dunleavy, 11 assists. He's averaging 9.8 in the playoffs. And shooting 44% from 3. We end up winning by 19 here. Oh my god, Dunleavy, yeah. Giving him the keys to the point guard and moving on from Casey Wallace and maybe even Sexton, I think was just so good for us in this video. We do take a 3-0 lead. We beat them by 12. And it looks like the Jazz might steamroll through the playoffs and win every series in 5 games. Don't let them force a game 6. There we go. The Jazz are going to finish off this 10-year rebuild with 2 rings. We really should have had 3. Banchero gets this finals MVP. But yeah, like just that finals losing to the Pistons in 7 really hurt, man. It really did. But we ended up going to 3 of the last 4 championships. So it took me about 6 years to build this team. Definitely longer than what I wanted it to be. I mean, we messed up on a lot of picks. I mean, the Cedric Starks pick was all right. The Mikey Williams pick was pretty awful. The Dariq Whitehead pick wasn't maybe as transcending as I would have liked it to be in the 2023 draft, but he still ended up being a good player. Even Frank Gordon was good, but he wasn't, I guess, like a Damian Keefe, right? Like, maybe I thought he would be a transcendent player. I kept Ogbaji as the 6th man. Yeah, we had him for basically his whole 10-year career so far, which I thought was pretty cool. I wanted to have guys like a lot here. We ended up getting Benedict Mathurin in free agency in the 2026 free agency class. It was huge for us. And then the Banchero trade really put us over the edge, getting him from Orlando. So let me know what you guys think of this rebuild. I really did want to make it crazy out of the gate, signing people, trading people. I think Mathurin was a fine signing. You can maybe criticize the Banchero trade a little bit, but he was winding down his contract in Orlando, and I don't think he really won anything there. So maybe it made sense for us, and then he had some success in Utah, so he would sign a second-year deal or a second deal closer to Seattle, but I think that's kind of stretching things there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you like this building through the draft. If not, for my next 10-year rebuild, I will maybe sign some guys or trade for more guys. But yeah, let me know. Drop a like if you guys did enjoy. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.